Hello everybody, my name is Elliot and welcome back to Advective Weather. Today we're going to be taking a look at Cyclone Freddy. Freddy has once again strengthened into a tropical cyclone as of 12 o'clock UTC today, per Meteor France estimates for the first time in almost 2 weeks. The last time it was a tropical cyclone was before its landfall in Madagascar. Freddy's future track is highly unusual. It moves northwestward over the Mozambique Channel over the next several days, and the coast of Mozambique is also at increasing risk for significant impacts, including storm surge, heavy rainfall, and very high winds. The exact location of landfall is still up in the air at this point. However, along the coastline where it does make landfall, we should see some pretty significant impacts. As of 18 o'clock UTC today, which is March 7, 2023, Freddy is located at 22.8 degrees south, 41.7 degrees east, and movement is northwestward at about 5 to 10 knots. At this time, the JTWC estimated 1-minute sustained winds of 95 knots, which is 110 miles an hour, or 175 kilometers an hour, and Meteor France estimated 10-minute sustained winds of 80 knots, which is 90 miles an hour, or 150 kilometers an hour, and a pressure of 957 millibars. Here is the visible and pseudo-visible for the nighttime loop of Freddy. As you can see, it's maintaining a fairly clear eye, which is a much improved structure over yesterday, where it didn't really have that. And you can also see some cirrus outflow to the southern side of the storm, which indicates that there is very healthy divergence going on aloft, and this will allow Freddy to maintain or maybe even strengthen its intensity a little bit in the short term and fight off some of that dry air that we're seeing around the system. Here's the official forecast for Meteor France. They have it re-intensified into a tropical cyclone at this point, and they will keep it as a tropical cyclone for another day and a half or so. They do briefly weaken it into a severe tropical storm, although it does re-strengthen into a tropical cyclone before its landfall in Mozambique. Also of note is the very large end of the cone of uncertainty. This does indicate that the later half of the forecast period does have a lot of uncertainty as to the exact track, so we will have to keep an eye on that. The models also do highlight this uncertainty, as the GFS does have it making landfall, although after spending about 2 days inland, it recurves over the Mozambique Channel once again, and finally exits the channel after spending nearly 2 weeks in it, and finally dissipates as an extratropical system in the mid-latitudes. The Euro ends the cyclone's journey inland over Mozambique, and it does have it making a hurricane landfall there, similarly to the GFS. However, it does not recurve the system out into the channel once again. As you can see, I also have the GEFS ensemble tracks up there. There is a lot of members that do suggest that it will recurve. Some of them have it as an intense storm while it's recurving, so there is still quite a bit of uncertainty that we'll have to see how it plays out over the next several days. What can you do to prepare? Always follow official guidance for accurate and up-to-date estimates if you're at risk for cyclone impacts. For Freddy, Meteor France and the Joint Typhoon Warning Center are both covering this. Meteor France is the RSMC for this region, and they are the officials, so if you need official guidance, they are the ones you should be going to. And if you don't know if you should evacuate or otherwise prepare for the storm, always consult local officials. They know what the best risk you're in, and they know how you should be preparing, so always consult them if you have any questions. So feel free to join us, click the link below to subscribe. We also have a Discord server where you can chat with myself and the rest of our team. We often host events there. It's a great time. I do suggest you join. So that will be all for today. Thank you very much for watching, and stay tuned for more updates.